Just throwing this out there. I ain't a lawyer by no means. But I've watched enough of the civil rights lawyer to know what my rights are. And I don't think that I, as the good citizen, should have to explain to a police officer that just because you decided to come up and talk to me does not mean that I have to give you my ID. He tried pulling the whole, oh, well, you're trespassing. No, I'm not. Oh, yes, you are. You're here after dark. No, I'm not trespassing. Because, see, trespassing, when you look at the legal definition of it, is being someplace that you have been told not to be and then refusing to leave when you are told to leave. Like, I should not have to explain this to a police officer that just because you want to say, oh, you're trespassing, doesn't mean I'm actually trespassing. He looked at me. Oh, do you have your driver's license on you? No. You're not getting it, even if I did have it. Oh, well, I have to identify you. No, you don't, because I haven't committed a crime, and as far as I'm concerned, this is a consensual encounter. Oh, well, you're trespassing. No, officer. To be trespassing, I have to be given the option to leave, and then I have to refuse said option. Then I am trespassing. So, minus me committing a crime, because West Virginia is not a stop and ID state, you cannot get my ID from me. I have not committed a crime until I have refused to leave. That is trespassing. These cops really need to figure this shit out. Because just because you want to say, oh, you're trespassing because you think that I shouldn't be allowed to be on the city property that I'm at, the public city property that my tax dollars pay for. Yeah, like, I'm telling y'all, the biggest drug addicts in the world are the fucking police fiending for that fucking crack ID. They gotta get that fucking ID. It's like fucking meth to them. Shit, honestly, I'd rather probably rather deal with a meth head than a fucking cop. Yeah. So, under threat of arrest, gave him my ID, and then, tomorrow morning I'm gonna go file a complaint about how he violated my constitutional rights. And,